A lot was made of Diddy's links to Will Smith recently, and now it seems that even Will is speaking out about what happened to him.
No, it was something that was so incomprehensible. You know, it was just so it's hard to understand the level of human foolishness. That was a horrific night, as you can imagine. You know, there's many nuances and complexities to it, you know. But at the end of the day, I lost it, you know. And I guess what I would say, you just never know what somebody's going.
And it's not that Will is in the clear, even if Diddy is charged and arrested for his crimes, because he apparently kept tapes of everything in order to blackmail people.
Speaking on it right now, he'll be one of the first dudes that they'll probably pull to the side and say, yo, well, you say that your man, I heard you on TMZ say that he never did this and he never did that. But ain't this you? If those pictures or those films or anything like that exists. You know what I'm saying? That's what they pay those agents to do. So, of course, I don't believe that none of the people who are his celebrity friends is going to speak or say nothing until they're either contacted or they know what they really got.
So you feel like they might be worried that they might be on tape at one of Diddy parties doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing?
Diddy had, can you imagine? He had every room taped and bugged, and they found little bugs and little tape recorders. I mean, little those micro projectors or whatever like that, or video cameras. They found them in the house, bro. So by them having those things in the house, and people know there's drugs, there's alcohol, there's loose women, there's loose men, woman on woman, man on man, all kind of crazy shit. Bruh. They just wondering who or when they're gonna let this stuff be known. But not only celebrities, I don't think it's only celebrities gonna be shook. He had politicians in there. He had princes in there. He also had a couple of preachers in there. Hallelujah. That's crazy.
You personally, you think they got tapes?
Well, my personal opinion that if Lil Rob could be trusted and his statements are true, they got him. They got tapes and stuff.
And this isn't all just smoke and mirrors. There are people who claim to have seen Diddy and Will together.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, you told me before that she was at a party before that they attended, and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
Okay, this is boxer. His name's Juan. He was married to Tanisha, the broad played Pam on Martin Lawrence. We went to the party with her. And it was matter of fact, it was to set it off for him. Jada Pinkett, it was the boss, all over there. It was just seemed like Puff and Tupac was like a couple. Seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. Like Biblical Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with big old booty. No, he was gay, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? There's just a lot of weird shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Shit. It ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I guess what Tupac, I guess he wanted to get up out of the Illuminati. I seen it here. Matter of fact, MC Light pulled off with Tanisha Arnold. You know what I'm saying? In her brand new 560. Black. Yeah, that shit weird, dude. Yeah, that's some weird ass shit going on, you know. Yeah.
And what was Tupac doing at the party, though?
Him and Puff was there together. He was there, you know what I'm saying? It was Jada Pickett. But
You saying the whole party was weird. What did you see at the party that made it weird?
I guess it was the Illuminati. It's just weird. I know I wouldn't want to be part of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm from the old school, dude. And, that shit wasn't really tolerated with my generation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hate crime, yeah. But it's more tolerated these days, like that. It's more, you know what I'm saying, more open now. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was kind of fishy. You know what I'm saying? Still kind of fishy. You know, cause it's more, you know, out there.
The incident y'all had with Warren G and Kid Frost. Tell me about that.
Okay, Kid Frost had gave a party at the House of Blues. One of our big homeboys wanted to go with us. See? So he went with us and, ooh, you gotta have fun. So one of Kid Frost's homies, still on my big homie.
Understandably, this has all been very tough for Jada to deal with. This is something she has actually been going through for years. I mean, just have a look at her in 2016.
Big breakup for us. We were actually looking towards separating and divorcing. And we separated. The world just didn't. Then we had a reconciliation. And then 2016 came. And we had the ultimate break. But the world didn't know. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's where some of the misconception about having an open marriage came into play, because we were living lives as single people, and the world didn't know. Over the span of 12 years of just trying to figure out this thing called love and marriage between Will and I, it's been a trip. And I think that even with that entanglement piece, which I talk about extensively in the book, how I played a part in the misconception of that narrative of allowing myself to be portrayed as an adulteress, allowing myself to be portrayed as someone that had betrayed Will, and that wasn't the case. We broke up in 2016. He went on to live a life as a single man. I went on to live a life as a single woman. And then when we had the talk at the red table, I was going to go to the red table by myself to talk about the entanglement. But Will decided he wanted to come with me. And we were going to then tell the world, hey, we haven't been together. And this happened during that time. When we got to the table, Will wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for the world to take this heat. Because guess what? The heat is coming either way. Whether when we decide to get divorced, when we decide to separate, whatever. This is my practice run. Strip it down. Let it go, Jada. And then let's see what's left. I didn't have to put that particular show out, but I had already gotten myself so ready for that journey for myself. And to me, that was moving closer to my freedom than holding back and creating a narrative that I felt like was just going to entrap me more. And as difficult as it's been, because the irony is I spent so much of our relationship having this open communication between he and I, creating this beautiful friendship of authenticity and honesty. And so to be labeled as someone who had cheated on him was devastating. But it also put me in a position where I had to learn how to let go of what anybody thought about me and really be 10 toes down on understanding who I am and being able to walk in that. You know, it's kind of like that is the walk. They talk about walking on hot coals. It's like creating that level of when we talk about that inner world work, and creating that like strong foundation within yourself of knowing exactly who you are, no matter what other people think about you. I mean, I've gotten that to a certain degree. And so that was a very challenging moment. And I talk about it in the book because I feel like so many people are challenged in that way of like, how can I just walk in this world and be okay with myself no matter what? And I talk about the journey, really extensively in the book. But there have been so many misconceptions about my relationship with Will. But I think that everybody suffers misconceptions. Once again, whether you're head of the PTA and your husband's that doctor and you're the lawyer, you know what I mean? And you're like the creme de la creme of your friend group or, of your community. And so everybody's expecting you to have a certain kind of marriage. And marriage is a journey, and it's a journey towards learning how to love yourself and learning how to love your partner. And there's not one way to do it. And everybody, I think we do that journey a real disservice of trying to make it this cookie cut thing. Like, no, you can only do it this way.
Some have speculated that the reason Diddy was so violent towards Will is because both of the Smiths were rumored to have wanted to sleep with Jennifer Lopez, Diddy's girlfriend at the time.
The story about how Puffy wanted to fight Will Smith over Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, man. We were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damien was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. It was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damien, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his arm some kind of way, and he was just like this, like that. I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go towards him. And he said to me, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm going to snuff him. I said, Will Smith gonna beat the shit out you. No, Puff the scrap now, but I don't think he could beat Will Smith. He said, so I didn't go back over there where Will Smith's sister and her husband was. I stayed about, if he snuffed Will, I could move slow enough that Will could probably get 2 or 3 punches back in. Yeah, but that shit was funny. He thought that Jada and Will was coming on too strong to Jennifer, making advance. If you read the documents, in his mind, he was so scared that when he went to other people in the camp and said, why did he treat me? Why did he doing this and doing that? They said, oh, he just playing with you because he loved you. He liked you. He was trying to instill that fear in you that he had in you. And he won.
That does make sense, man. And me looking at this lawsuit, he's also, alleging that he met Cuban Gooding Jr. through Diddy on Diddy Yacht. And it even got to a point where he started touching him on his, upper inner thigh near his groin, according to him.
Did you see the picture?
Nah, I didn't get to see it, but
oh my God. Yo, listen to me, man.
I don't know if it was what they call it when you take two pictures and they put it together and stuff like that. What they call it when they put the pictures together and they don't belong together, but they put it together. Whatever.
Side by side.
Yeah, whatever they call that. Cuban Gooding Jr. was so close to that. That was his lady. That's how close he was to him. And then his hands all on his leg and everything. It was crazy, bro. I don't even believe that. So when you see Cuban Gooding fighting a case here in New York, when he said the girl was saying that he was groping her and everything like that, I'm glad they didn't show that picture at his trial. Because he would have been guilty. That's how close he was to that kid, man.
So you seeing no pictures, do you believe his claims?
Yeah, I believe his claims. Somebody put something in Cuban Gooding Jr. ear that this is fresh meat, or see can you break him, or see can you do something? Because don't no other man be that close to no other man, for that reason. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, do you know him? Have you ever met him before?
No, I don't think I met him before. I can't recall him.
Shan Diddy and brought him forward, so I guess that's how you do your man when you don't want to go to jail. That's what happened. Bro Scene said it in the whole interview on that documentary that Sean did from jail. He spoke about that, but he forgave him. If that was you, would you forgive him? Man, I wouldn't, bro. I'm not into forgiving. That's for they, that's for Christ. That's what Jesus is for. Do you personally believe Diddy should have did some time? I think if Scene did time and they had the same case, if they had the same case, and did he wouldn't have found those witness against Shan, they all would have went to jail because did he had, I think his name was Braun Broughton, or Brighton Jewish lawyer, and Johnny Cockman. He was able to separate himself from the crime that was committed. So do I feel like he should have went to jail? I wasn't on the jury, but had he not found those witnesses to go against Shan, he would have been in somebody jail. And that's facts always. That's all for the video, folks. Thanks for watching.